You're lucky I'm here. Ha! I know what you're thinking. Lucky you're here? Yeah, I nearly never made it here. Why not? Because I had to cross LA in the traffic. This time of night, it can be very busy because, of course, it's midnight. And I know what you're thinking. Do you? Yes! You're thinking, we're lucky he's here. No, I was traveling across LA because I was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Aha! Yeah, she apparently does a live daytime show in the middle of the night, the same as us. Oh, boy. Have I given away Ellen's secret, too? Nah. Anyway, the thing is, so I was on Ellen DeGeneres' show as a guest, and here's the thing, she's lovely. But I was very disappointed because she couldn't dance because she's got a sore back. And then they said, if you go to hug Ellen, be careful because she's got a sore back. And I went to hug her, and at the very last minute, I didn't hug her, and her back's okay. Not interesting or even funny, but true. But here's the thing I noticed anyway when I was at Ellen's studio. Number one, you can see everybody on the stage. They use these things called lights, and you can see everything. It's unbelievable. I was walking, they have furniture everywhere. It's like a giant studio. The audience is made entirely of people who are not hobos. And I'm kidding. I know that many of you are not hobos. There's no hobos in here. All hobos. Well, I'm doing my thing again. You see I'm doing my thing again? I'm bringing this thing. All the kids are doing this now. Hey, what's a coming to go? Everybody's doing that. They used to do what up G-Funk and then tweety tweet tweet, and now everybody's doing the old vaudeville stage aside. Oh, that's right, kids. Anyway, I was very impressed by Ellen's equipment. No, oh, get your mind out of the gutter. What's wrong with you? Why would you even think that? Anyway, I had a lovely time, and she was very nice. And you want to see the stuff they've got over there. They have a coffee machine. I'm not kidding, a real coffee machine. And I went up and I went, wow, they've got a coffee machine, and it makes lattes. I know. Latte. It says on it latte, and you can have sugar or no sugar. And I pressed it. A coffee came out. It was delicious, and I'm thinking, ha ha! Take that, Starbucks. Your days are numbered. It was delicious. Anyway, we don't have a coffee machine. We don't have lights. We don't have equipment. We don't have Ellen DeGeneres. But what we do have is nothing but time. Welcome to the Shawshank Redemption of late night. We'll be right back.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through one tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Off it goes. Quietly, everyone. Quietly, please. That's enough. Sit down, relax, unbuckle your pants, give yourself a... Do you know what? When I have to say the word pants, when I am originally from, the word pants doesn't mean trousers, it means underpants. And my underpants are actually wiggling up. I just noticed it as I was coming up. I'm wearing the underpants that come down to there a little bit, and they've come up here a little bit. And then, and then, oh yes, that's laugh at my underpants, hell. And then I'm thinking, I hope it is my underpants. Maybe it's my skin. Hey, my skin is so slack. Anyway, I don't know if it makes me feel sexy or just kind of weird. Which makes me feel sexy. That's right. You're welcome, people who can't sleep and are now grossed out at the thought of my ridey-up underpants. However, let me assure you that even with my ridey-up underpants, it is still a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I'll tell you why. No, it is a great day. It's a great day for America, and it is a great day for Tiger Woods. Aha! Finally, he's got a great day. He's like, oh, fine, because today the Associated Press just named Tiger Woods Athlete of the Decade. And I'm like, yeah, no kidding. What? And you play golf? He was also named Athlete of the Decade by Hustler magazine, which is a weird one. Now, President Obama, this is an odd bit of news. He's going to appear on a WWE wrestling special. I know. Clearly he wants another one of them peace prizes, but Obama's... He's taken the appearance seriously. He's been practicing by repeatedly hitting Joe Biden over the head with a folding chair. This, by the way, is the first time a president has participated in a wrestling event, if you don't count Bill Clinton's mud wrestling fiasco towards the end of his... And there's a lot going on today. The president is fighting to keep the healthcare plan alive. A huge volcano is erupting in the Philippines, but the most terrifying story of all, look at this. Look. Octopuses use coconuts for shelter. Yes. Yes. Octopuses have learned to use coconuts! I couldn't believe it! I always thought more than one octopus was called octopi, but apparently not. It's octopuses. And... What? That's what it is! I had no idea why it should be like, don't email me, English majors, I don't care, but here's why it doesn't make sense to me. Because if you get more than one cactus, you've got a cacti, right? You've got cacti, more than one guy. If you get more than one stimulus, you've got stimuli. If you get more than one fungus, you've probably had sex with Bret Michaels. It's right there. But I do like saying octopi, because it makes me hungry. Because I think of 8 pies. And pie is the Tarzan to my stomach's Jane. That doesn't even make any sense for this show. Anyway, it's not octopi. The correct word is octopuses. Now, don't confuse octopuses with Octopussy, which is a James Bond movie. It is. Octopussy, it's also someone who, well, let's just say they've got a genetic abnormality. A spectacular genetic abnormality. Anyway. I know, I'm ridiculous. Anyway, here's why octopuses are in the news. It turns out that they dig up coconuts from the ocean floor and use them to make stuff. That's adorable, isn't it? They make shelters with the coconuts. They make weapons. I don't know what else you do with they make pina coladas with the coconuts. Now, this discovery is actually a very big deal because there's only very few species on Earth that have used found objects as tools. Now, we know octopuses use coconuts as shelter. We've known for a long time that monkeys use sticks and stuff to find bugs. Baldwins will use food to find comfort. But we have actually got footage of an octopus using a coconut as a shelter. Look, take a look at this. See? There he goes. This is amazing. Now, you know who made this discovery? Australian scientists. And I'm thinking, well, now it makes sense because the Australian octopuses need to protect themselves from the most dangerous predators of all, Australians. Come here, octopus, I've got to throw you on the barbie. My mother used to always say, I'm not an octopus, I can't do 8 things at once. Which I never understood, because just because you get 8 arms doesn't mean you can do 8 different things at the same time. It's a ridiculous notion, although my mother did used to hide in a coconut. Which was a terrible family secret. Everyone would always say, where's your mother, Craig? I don't know. I'm not in here. Is there someone in that coconut? No. Nothing to see here. Just a coconut. Do you know that if an octopus loses its arm, it's replaced by a new one? It's the same thing that happens when Tiger Woods loses a mistress. Another one just grows up. But, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't you ooh me for that. He's the world's greatest athlete of the last 10 years. You bet he is. Anyway. Octopuses are really freaky looking. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but octopuses actually have a beak. Ah! You're like, no way. I'm like, yes, way, girlfriend. They do have a beak. Do we have a picture of one of those beaks? Oh, don't be ridiculous. That's James Van Der Beek. He's not an octopus, but he does have hands that won't stop. Where the hell is he? Probably under the sea in a coconut somewhere. Where's Dawson? I'm not in here. Is that a coconut? No. Do you know what octopuses do that I think is really cool, though? They squirt ink. I forget why. I think it's to write angry letters to CBS. Dear CBS, why would you have an entire show hosted by puppets? Are you mad? We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show where we're celebrating stuff. Oh yeah, we're celebrating Coconut Octopus Hide Week. Do you see any octopuses around here? No. Do you know why? They're hiding. Where are they hiding? In coconuts? Yes. Where are the coconuts? You can't see them because there's no lighting in this studio. All right. This is emails. Yeah, all right. This is from Hagrinus in Union City in California. Hagrinus. It's an interesting name. Hagrinus. It sounds like a kind of diet aid or something, doesn't it? Are you having trouble? Try Hagrinus. Things will go a lot smoother. Do you know when they're advertising stuff that's kind of delicate, they have to, like, make up euphemisms all the time for, you know, are you having trouble in a small room in your house? Would you? And then they show a puppy or something, and you're like, what? I thought of a very dirty joke there. Anyway, this is from Hagrinus in Union City, California. It's a lovely name. She said, Dear Craig, why is it that Oprah has a magazine but Regis doesn't? I would prefer a magazine about Regis. Well, that makes you pretty unique, I think. What the hell are you going to... I love Reg, but I don't want to read a whole magazine of him complaining about his stuff. What would Regis put in his magazine? I guess... He got his knee replacement thing, didn't he, recently? That'd be awesome. What's in Oprah's magazine? I haven't read Oprah's magazine. Lifestyles. So all about you know how to decorate your house for Christmas. That's Martha Stewart's magazine, isn't it? And Oprah's magazine. Okay. I wish somebody would come here and decorate this damn place for Christmas. Look at that. Jeez. This is from Samantha in Mount Orab in Ohio. Mount Orab? Says, Dear Craig, why does toilet bowl cleaner only come in the color blue? Well, it doesn't actually. You can get it in green. It does. You can get it in green. So your email's completely pointless. This is from Maya, I'm thinking, in Long Beach in California. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. Laugh at my impending tuberculosis. Why don't you? Maha says, Dear Craig, I've got some really great show ideas for you. Can I swing by sometime so we can chat? Sure. Welcome to the CBS Late Night Holiday Spectacular. I love this time of year, I gotta be honest. The best part of this time of year for me is all the celebrity holiday specials on TV. I was gonna say just tea, and then I thought you might have thought, well, what is he talking about? Is he talking about a beverage popular with Europeans? No. I like the Christmas specials on TV, is what I'm saying. And here are some clips from some of my favorite TV specials.
The Sarah Palin Christmas Special.
Gee willikers, everybody. Gosh golly, I hear the sound of Santa's reindeer. Oh. I just got one.
A very special Andy Rooney Christmas.
Don't you hate snow? Why does it have to be so cold? It makes me so angry. I just pooped a Yule log.
Christmas with Kate from John and Kate Plus 8.
Looks like a flock of seagulls. If John comes home for Christmas, I have his stocking ready.
Holiday greetings from Simon Cowell.
This Christmas tree needs a few more tiny balls. Drop your pants, Ryan Seacrest.
Christmas carols with Willie Nelson.
No. first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me weed.
A Paula Abdul Christmas.
Happy Halloween!
The Tom Cruise Holiday Spectacular.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Merry Christmas!
My next guest is a TV legend. His book, Priceless Memories, is out now. This is a clue to who it is. Can you guess who it is? That's right. Him. Please welcome Bob Barker, everybody. Bob Barker.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. Good to see you, pal.
It's been so long for me. This applause, it's been so long without it. Could I go out and come in
No,
again?
Bob, no, please sit down. Go ahead.
Thank you.
They can do it
Thank
for you. Do you really miss it, Bob? Do you miss the, what do you do? You've read that, surely. You must have read
I
about
know,
that.
but every time I read it, I like it better.
Really? Now, listen, do you miss the daily Price is Right business? Do you miss the big show?
I'm often asked, what do you miss most about the show?
That's what I would have asked you if I had any idea what I was doing. Yeah.
The money.
Yeah. There is the money. Was that... Oh, I guess you did it for, what, 35 years?
I did Price for 35 years.
Yeah.
I did Truth or Consequences for 18.
So that's some time. Yeah.
That is a long time.
That's a long time on TV. You must have been up there, you know. You must have been, you know. Hey, and Drew is doing the show now. I see Drew all the time down. Well, I don't see him much. He's always.
And Drew is doing my spay-neuter plug at the end of every show.
That's true.
A loyal friend and true.
Now, are you still involved in all the saving animals from having sex?
I'm trying to save bears. I'm trying to save bears in North Carolina.
What's wrong with the bears in North Carolina? What's happening?
They're being kept in a pit, a cement pit. It's terrible. It's really awful.
Why?
Well, they're on display in a roadside show.
Really?
And we're trying to save an elephant up in Canada.
Oh, last time you were here, you were talking about that elephant in Canada. Is it still there?
Well, no, we got the one out of... I talked with you about the one in Alaska.
Oh,
and
right,
we got
yeah.
that one
I
out.
sometimes get Canada and Alaska mixed up.
Well, they're a lot alike.
I look forward to your letters.
They're a lot alike in that they're cold, and they're too cold for elephants. They
Right.
shouldn't have them up there.
Do you ever think that... You must have a pretty big house here in Hollywood. Maybe you should get an elephant and keep it in the yard.
I have one.
You have
I
an
have
elephant?
one. No. I have elephants all over the house, but they're not real elephants.
Right, you have a little inflatable elephants, that kind of thing?
No inflatable elephant.
Right, okay. Now, why is this is a lifelong fascination for you, the animal rights thing, isn't it? Why is that?
I've always loved animals.
Right.
And about 35 to 40 years ago, I became active with certain groups, or animal-oriented groups, and I learned of the terrible exploitation and mistreatment of animals.
Right.
And as I did and learned more about it, became more aware, I just felt compelled to try to do what I could do to help rectify the situation.
No,
and that's what I've been doing.
And I applaud you for it. I'm a little concerned on the spay and neuter your pets
More
thing.
applause,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. No, but I don't it's not that I'm concerned, but I don't understand the spay and neuter thing. Is it because people let their pets breed and then they just walk away?
One of the worst problems, so far as animals are concerned,
Right.
is overpopulation. There are just too many cats and dogs born for them all to have homes.
Right.
People are spending their time, their energy, and their money trying to find homes for these animals, and they're doomed to disappointment because the homes don't exist.
Right.
And the only solution, and the obvious solution,
Stop
is to
half,
have your
yeah.
pets spayed or neutered.
Right, I understand.
To
All right, all
control
right.
the
Yeah, yeah, no, I
population.
get it. Yeah. Calm down. I'm on your side. Now listen, tell me about your. Is this all about? There's a picture of you with a lovely dog. Look at that. Isn't that adorable?
That was Federico.
Really?
That was the most popular picture I had all the years I was in television.
Did you? Is that
And
what you would send out your Christmas card and stuff like that?
No. But the people would write and ask for a picture of Federico with Bob. I rather resented it, as a matter of
no,
fact.
I understand. I understand. Wow, I see it. This is my
My
favorite
wife,
picture.
Dorothy Joe.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely. This is my favorite picture of you, though, here, Bob.
I'll tell you about that picture.
Yeah, look at that.
I was
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I was running on
Break me off a piece of that big time.
I was running on the beach in Biloxi during I was down there hosting a Miss USA pageant.
Tell me
And
about
there-
that, Bob.
Now, I want to tell you about that picture.
Oh, tell me about the picture, yeah.
And an Associated Press photographer took that picture.
Right.
And I didn't even know it. So he saw me the next day and he says, Bob, I took a picture of you and I want to send it out on the wires all over the country. And I said, he said, well, did you mind? I said, well, let me see the picture.
Right.
And when I saw that picture, I said, send it to every paper in the country.
Yeah.
I said, I've never looked that good before and I'll never look that good again.
Well,
I never
I
have.
don't know, Bob. I mean, you clearly you keep fit, right? I mean, you still do it, right? You still work out and stuff like that.
I
Get
work
exercise.
out every day, yeah.
Yeah, really. Well, was that from when you were was it Navy? The Navy? you
No,
were in?
I was doing the pageant then.
No, I'm not talking about
Oh,
then. I'm
well-
talking about when you started working out and stuff. You were in the was it in the
No,
military?
well, I worked out when I was in the Navy, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I went through a period where I did nothing as far as working out was concerned. And I met Chuck Norris, and I got into karate. And Chuck used to come over to my house and give me a karate lesson before he went to an acting class. And
the acting didn't really take with Chuck, did it?
were he here, I would dare you to say that.
Were he here, I would not. Yeah.
Were he here.
Are you still friends with Chuck Norris?
Yes.
Really?
I
You
don't-
still, you know-
He's living in Dallas now, and I don't see him, but I talked with him not too long ago
right.
on the phone. But he got me into a routine of working out.
Right.
And it made all the difference in the world. I
Right.
think nutrition and exercise, particularly as you get older, but at any age, they're the answer.
Would it be offensive for me to ask what age you are now, or would
It would not be offensive at all. As of last Saturday,
Yeah.
I became 86 years old.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's remarkable. That really is remarkable. It is a remarkable story of a remarkable man. Bob, it's always a pleasure to see you. Please come back and visit us again soon.
I would love to come
All right.
back. I
Bob
would love-
Barker, everybody.
Thank
All
you.
right, man. My next guest is the host of On the Record with Greta Van Susteren, which airs weeknights at 10 on Fox. That's a clue to who she is. well, who's it going to be? It's going to be Greta Van Susteren, everybody. You brought me a present? Candy?
I got it out of your green room, though.
But we have a green room and we have chocolate in it. But these are the 3 pieces of chocolate that we keep till the night before Christmas. Then a lucky member of the crew gets to take these 3 pieces of chocolate home to their family.
Very generous. Very generous. Yes.
Yeah, so
Good.
we'll just put them aside, Greta. Thank you very much indeed. You've had them in your pocket for a while, haven't you?
Well, I took a lot of stuff out of your green room.
You did?
Yeah, you have toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash, soap. I took it all.
I don't think that's the green room.
That's like the hotel.
No, I think that's someone's bathroom or something you're in. We don't have anything
We're
like that.
cleaning it out, though.
Yeah, well, that's good.
As while you're out here, we're cleaning it out.
Well, have you got a bunch of Fox people with you? Have you really?
Yeah, but I'm literally going through all your rooms, everyone's out here, and we're cleaning out.
What? You don't do that. That's not right.
We don't have this fancy stuff. We're cable.
Fox News is kind of cable, I guess, isn't it? Yeah,
It is,
I
sort
don't
of.
think of it as cable anymore.
I don't either.
Yeah, it's. I've been on your show. It's very nice, except
Thank
you
you.
weren't there.
No, but we had fun anyway.
Yeah, but well, no.
We talked about your book. We talked about your book.
Yeah, but you were in Washington.
Yes.
And I was in New York, and we talked through some kind of mysterious device.
Indeed.
It was like a telephone camera thing. What was it? Some kind of Skype?
Skype.
Was it
It's
Skype?
I think
Is that
it's
what it
Skype.
is?
It's Skype, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You've got it all, haven't you?
I
So
do.
look, you know what we've got for
What do you-
talking to other people? Look at that. This is it. A phone doesn't work. Christmas tree.
Does it light up? Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. That's nice.
Do you have those at Fox News?
Now we're cable.
Yeah. So you do your show out in New York, right?
D.C.
Really?
That's
Washington,
why I
DC?
was in D.C. and you were in New York.
Well, why didn't you invite me to come to see you in Washington, D.C.? I would have gone there.
I didn't know you would have.
Yeah, no, I would have.
I would have gone to
Are
New
you-
York.
are
I would
you-
have gone to New York had I.
Yeah, are you from
I came out
Washington?
here to see you. In
Well,
fact,
let me ask you where you're from.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I saw your monologue where you had that little trip from Nashville.
No, that was the other night.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got on a plane at Nashville, and then they asked for somebody to get off.
6-hour layover.
Yeah, 6-hour layover in St. Louis. I'm like,
Ooh la la.
that. No.
Wait, that's cable, we say that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I forget.
Listen,
But, you know,
cable.
6 hour. I mean, I like St. Louis. You ever been to St. Louis? It's
Yeah,
nice.
of course.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been laid over in St. Louis. I've been
You've
every
been-
si-
Let me just slow you down
I
there.
knew you were going to stop me there. I have had
You've
stops.
been laid over in St. Louis 6 times? Why, Greta, you surprise me.
Can we back that up?
Can we back that up? You surprise me. Why, Greta?
This is deteriorating.
No, this is not
this is
deteriorating. This
deteriorating.
is improving.
This is deteriorating.
No, you must travel around a lot. With
I
your...
travel a lot. In fact, I travel nonstop.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have a private plane?
Oh, I wish.
No.
But it's so insane, our travel, that, for instance, right now, is this blouse navy blue or black?
I can't tell in this
Okay,
light.
all right. Well, I intended to wear a black blouse.
Right.
Everyone I work with said I was wearing, when I arrived here, because I packed when I got home last night. It was dark and late.
Right.
And so they say it's a blue blouse, not
That's
a
a
black
blue blouse with a black
Yeah.
jacket. That would be a terrible fashion faux pas.
Terrible fashion faux
Yeah.
pas.
Luckily, we are so
but
badly
that's why-
lit, you
but
could wear
no,
a yellow
no, but-
blouse and
but
no one would
that's-
know.
But that's why I had to steal the toothbrush and a toothpaste from your green room, because there were packing problems.
You forgot your toothpaste?
Yeah, so I had to steal yours.
No. We
Or
have...
you generously gave me yours.
No. We have and you may have noticed this if you arrived in Los Angeles airport, we have what we call stores here. And so they're dotted all over the western United States. And what people do is they go in and they, hand over a bit of cash, which you probably have quite a lot of, given...
I'm cable.
No,
I'm not your
I
network.
don't buy that. No, you work for Rupert Murdoch.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Have you ever met him?
Once.
Yeah,
In 8 years.
I'd quite like to meet him.
Yeah, it's very nice.
No, I imagine him to be like Mr. Burns. Is he? Does he say excellent and all that kind of...
Wait, how many times have you met him?
I've never met him.
Oh, you've never met him?
No, that's why I'd like to
Oh.
meet him. I'd like to meet him
I
because...
just met him once.
Right.
Yeah, and I met Ted Turner a couple times when I worked there, but I've only met Rupert Murdoch one time.
And did you meet Smithers?
Working on it.
What got you into politics in the first place? You seem rather rational for that kind of
I'm
world.
actually sort of the accidental anchor. I was going to be just practicing law. I went to law school just to be a lawyer.
You're a lawyer?
I'm a lawyer.
Oh, things were going so well.
So,
Oh. I didn't know you were a lawyer.
yeah. I practiced law I practiced law
What
and
kind of
taught
law
law.
did you practice?
I tried a lot of criminal cases, but I tried a lot of civil cases. I taught as an adjunct professor at Georgetown for years.
Right. If I knew what that was, I might be annoyed. What's the, did you ever do divorce law?
I did one. It was horrible. I
Yeah,
hated
no
it.
kidding. I
hated
did
it.
two, and they were awful.
Well, it was
yeah.
your own, right?
Yeah.
Your own, yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, they're horrible.
It's terrible business, that.
Ah, they're the
Listen,
worst.
can I ask-
tell you, it's just the worst. That's the meanest thing I've ever heard is divorce cases.
Oh, they're awful.
horrible.
Now, do you think they tell divorce lawyers, do they say, try and keep the argument going as long as possible because that way you get to get more billable hours? Do they say that to divorce lawyers?
You know what? I think, if people are really decent about divorce, is when someone comes into his or her office, you draw a circle and you say, here's the sum total of your assets. If you guys want to fight, I get a lot of it. If you want to work it out, I get none. Take the circle and leave for a couple days and come back and tell you, do you want all them? Do you want me to have all your money or do you want it? And I bet, though, 9 out of 10 times they'll say, you can have it, because they enjoy fighting.
Yeah. But you don't practice law anymore?
I haven't tried a case since 1993.
Don't you fancy it again? Don't you
I
ever
do,
feel the
I
call
do.
of it? You know, the courtroom, the smell of criminals?
Yeah, you know what?
criminals.
I miss those. I miss those Saturday nights at the jail, standing in line to get in.
Me too, but I was the one waiting for you to arrive. Ah, that smell of wee-wee that means a good time was had by all. Yeah, I don't miss it
But
much.
seriously, I do miss trying cases.
Well, why don't you try it? Couldn't you go
I
back
think
to it
I'm
a little
rusty.
bit?
I probably think I'm rusty.
Yeah,
I was good though.
I'll bet.
I was good.
Yeah, yeah. Did you ever get anyone off of something horrible?
You mean, did the prosecution ever fail to do its job?
Yeah, but if you in some way can't do it.
If you think you're incapable of it, of course you shouldn't do it.
Right.
Okay, of course.
But is it like you get 3 chances to refuse and then you're out, or do you just...
You can refuse as many as you want.
Right, but then you wouldn't earn any money, but it doesn't matter
Well,
because
then
defense lawyers
why are
don't
you
earn
in the
any money.
business? Why are you in the business? What's the point?
Well, I don't know.
If you don't think the Constitution is that important, then get out.
So it's all about defending the Constitution for defense lawyers?
No, not all. But I mean, that's not an insignificant part.
Right.
That's not an insignificant part, but certainly it's not all of it.
Was that what it was for you when you went into the law?
I think as a true believer.
Really?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
are you still, or have you become
I-
cynical and jaded?
Well, it depends which day. I mean, sometimes I'm cynical and jaded. I mean, like the other night we were talking about an investigation. They referred to someone as being as not a suspect, which was absolutely ridiculous. Of course, he was a suspect.
Right.
It was it was very the whole circumstances. On the other hand, I do admire lawyers who will take the most unpopular cases and do jobs consistent with the Constitution. I do admire those lawyers because it is a thankless job.
Yeah, it probably is. It's very difficult for me to find some kind of resolution with lawyers, though. I find the hackles in the back of my neck going up. Maybe it's because I've paid a lot of them.
I'm not, not necessarily a big fan of every lawyer
No,
either.
I know. But some lawyers are very nice. For example,
lawyers are very nice.
My lawyer is very nice.
Yeah, he's happy, paid a lot, right?
Yes, his name's Harold. He's lovely, delightful man. We're out of time, Greta. It's been lovely chatting with you.
Thank
Greta
you,
Van
Greta.
Susteren, everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Well, don't do that. Don't. My head hurts. What a day it's been. I nearly never made it here because I was over at Ellen's to appear on her show tomorrow. No, tomorrow, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I'm on the show tomorrow. What happens is that because of the time change between the San Fernando Valley and Hollywood, that as you travel over the Hollywood Hills, time goes backwards, and I'll be on her show tomorrow. I know it's weird. It's like when you travel to New Zealand, which I've never done, but I've heard about. I'd quite like to go there, though. Apparently, they've got a lot of sheep. Oh, don't. It's because I'm Scottish, isn't it? That's why you're thinking it. No. I just like them. I like the way they frolic. They're nice. Actually, I don't like sheep. You ever been near a sheep? They've got big yellow teeth. Big square yellow teeth. And they growl. They don't growl, I made that up, but they look like they might. Well, time for the ShamWow commercial, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.